Coffee time in the big city. What's going on, Ronnie? How you doing tonight? Do 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 do. Swing that corner, don't be a slob. Do 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 do. Hello, Alan. Boo 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 boo. Do 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 do. As if to tease me, there's a nice FJ Cruiser right there. Oh man, look at that. As if to tease me. Man, aren't these things fantastic? That's okay, Marjorie. Nice to see you, hon. We have missed you around. We're good to see you tonight. As if to tease me, that beautiful FJ Cruiser, man. There it is. Ay, caramba. All right, welcome in, everybody. Please hit the thumbs up button as we get underway on a chilly, semi-blustery Saturday night. I know the East Coast is getting ready to be slammed. I know that for a fact. I know the punishment is coming. It's the winter that never ends. I think it's finally going to warm up here this week. Finally. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you're coming in. We have 6 times more people here than we have thumbs up. Please take a second to like the stream. I assume you're here because you want to be here. I need to shout out to Mary. Thank you, Mary. Sent me a nice donation on PayPal. I'm very grateful for that, Mary. If you're listening, thank you very much. Hi, Carrie Class. How are you? I really appreciate your generosity, Mary, by being just a regular contributor to the channel. Thank you. Appreciate it. This time next Saturday, of course, I will have already landed in the Garden State, the great state of New Jersey, which will mark probably, I don't know, 30 years since I've been in the great state of New Jersey. I don't know. It's been a while since I used to rumble, stumble, and fumble up to Atlantic City over the Delaware Memorial Bridge and over Route 40 past and then on to the Iron Horse Expressway, gone right into AC. I can almost still see that route. Right over top of the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal right there. Woof! So please, by the way, please encourage people to hit the thumbs up. Now they're gone. Yeah, you're going to get a blizzard. Well, it's going to be long gone by the time I get to the East Coast next Saturday. I guarantee you that. My fly weather looks great for next week. Coast to coast, non-stop. United Airlines, do. Welcome aboard. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for flying United Airlines. We're going to do everything we can from the pilot right on down to the baggage handlers to make your trip as good an experience as possible. As always, we know you have a choice of what to fly, and we appreciate that you have chosen United. Now, sit back, enjoy the flight. This is the captains from the flight deck. We will be pushing away from the gate momentarily. Please make sure your seatbelts are fastened and your seats are in the upright condition. And we'll be checking in with you once we get your clearance to head to the runway. Yeah, I've flown a couple 100,000 miles. Ah, do 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 do. Ding 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 ding. Do 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 do. Something a little nice about being on one of the big boy carriers. I don't have to worry about Spirit Airline. They forgot to wind the propellers. Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. It is coffee time in the hood. Coffee time in the hood. It's a chilly night tonight. Hello, Scottish Sarah, and how are you? Please encourage people to hit that like button and get us out here. Don't forget, tomorrow night we will be on the B channel, the Rosie Murphy channel. Friday and Saturday nights we are on the A channel here. And on the B channel the other nights of the week. Not always guaranteed. You know, if I don't have anything in the barrel on the East Coast, I might just come live or something, so we shall see. Don't take that as gospel truth, but that's the plan anyway. Do 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 do. Ding 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 ding. Bee bee dee bee. Boo 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 boo. Do do da 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 da. And sometime next week, God willing, I should be at the White House. I hope to be able to get at least some still pictures, if not some videos. I don't think I'll be meeting the president. But I will be at the White House. I haven't heard that I've gotten a denial on my clearance application. How you doing, Daniel? I'm on the books. Will show me officially registered through all of history. When they go back and say, did you visit the White House? Yeah, it's on the books. You and the King of Siam. Do 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 do. I really need a cup of coffee. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Do do do. La ba ba do do. Da da da. Da do do. Do 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 do. All right, we got a parking spot open. This guy's schlepping out of one. And we are slipping in. All right, stand by for news. Paul Harvey, news and commentary. coughing their guts out over there? Who is coughing their guts out? There's the doctor. How you doing, doctor? The one and only, the Dean of Talk, Dr. Frankenstein. Always an honor to see you. Raconteur. Hello, Shimei. Happy Temptation Sunday. Dr. Frankenstein, the Dean of Chats. Jim Rockford, long time no see. What's going on? Haven't seen Jim Rockford in a hell of a long time, man. All right, we're not going to get rammed here. I don't want to get T-boned. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got to make a big pot of soup tonight. But we always have time for coffee time. Oh, boy. Thank you for those of you who were on last night's stream. We had such an excellent time last night. Many laughs, many giggles. All right, we're riding on the back. We're a chick on the back of a bike. There we go. Yeah, I got usually, well, all of my bar fights were always on Friday nights. I don't know, it'd be payday. We would hit the bars in Baltimore and it would always end up being a shit show by about 1:30 in the morning. It would just be a pure and complete shit show. All right, we got Can Man there. Or woman, I don't know what the hell. It's hard to tell these days. Everything's all blending. So I'll try to have something uploaded for next Saturday. I'll probably hold the metal detecting one because that's such a monumental metal detecting outing. So why do the birds keep on singing? Why is the neighborhood full of creeps? Don't say no, it's Megan's List here in the 07 zip code. You would drink too much and get out of control. Yeah, there was always somebody in the crew that was ready to mix it up. Funny thing is, it was never about girls, you know what I mean? It was always like somebody had their chest puffed out. And they had to lose a little, we had to bring the pressure down a little bit on them. And I know I'm kind of squirrely, but I can do pretty damn good in a fight. I can be a squirrely, ooh, but I have good hand speed. Hey Eddie, what's going on? Why do the birds keep on singing? La dee 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 dee. Boo boo boo, don't say no. You are a squirrel. Boo 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 boo. Oh, brother, this coffee's gonna be good tonight. I didn't do anything today except say goodbye to the parish assembly this morning after 2 consecutive one-year terms. Step down, moving on up. A lot of projects when I get back though, a lot of projects. Don't say no. Your Tesla is on fire. Boo 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 doo 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 doo. Boy, they run all those burners. That's like on a night they must use 25. They must use up a whole one of those propane tanks. It's like $125 a night or something for 5 of those bad boys out there. Oh, two suits that sleigh bells ring-a-ling, ding 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 ding. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's go to the show. It's do 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 do. Let's get this thing down here. Oh boy, there we go. How you doing, loving your girlfriend? What's going on? All right, here we are. Welcoming everybody. I hope I don't hit the curb. I should be all right. I got to straighten out a little bit. This is a little mucked up right here. This is a little mucked up. So let me take the opportunity to get this thing straightened out here. Oh, man. All right, there we are, aligned a little better. Everybody's smiling. They got their coffee. My lid's not on properly. Oh boy, that's a good way to get your nuts burned off. Yeah, how you like them? In Alabama, we have things called fires to keep us warm when it's cold. Yeah, I don't really do the heat thing. Yeah, how do you like me now? Exactly. I hope this bird got in all right. Don't hit my car, dude. Oh, man. Oh, it's good to sit down and relax and have a cup of coffee. Oh, boy. Let's see, make sure we're charging. Ronnie, we just don't have any of those big charging problems we used to have. I really think that either the battery or the charging port went bad on that other S10. So it wouldn't really got too hard to take a charge. California won't let you build a campfire anyway, will they? Here's the rules as it was explained to me by the Santa Rosa Fire Department when they came to put out a blazing bonfire on our property, my property. If you're cooking, you can use a fire. If you're preparing food, you can use a fire. Otherwise, you cannot have a vanity wood fire. You have to use gas, like a propane fakey fire or something like that. So my plan is when I get back to set up a fire pit and begin to do, some cooking on that. It'd be a good chance to use up some of the wood. And a lot of that wood I want to take in a box to down to Vegas. So that's the rules on that. They're probably a little looser than they were, and that was 2019. Yeah, build a little fire and sure to cook some wieners. Well, it's going to, even if you have a pot on it, you're still cooking. You can they sell plenty of grill racks that stand up over top. And, you can certainly make the soups and things outside, but gas is very reasonable here. Compared to electric, they charge top buck here for electric. Here in Oakdale, they let you keep open fire and they won't. Yeah, so as long as you're cooking on it, you're all good. Even if you were cooking on it, but you just can't have Now out in the county, it's a different story. Out in Sonoma County, like out where Cindy Russo lives up in Windsor, yeah, you can pretty much have that nice stone fireplace they put together, and they got the pizza oven. Really, really nice up there. And you can basically do whatever the hell you want. Here, yeah, gas is 2 cents a kilowatt. So, yeah, the cost of living is very cheap in Minnesota, right? You can have an open pit fire here as long as it's built right. Yeah. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. I guess built right is the operative. What's going on, Tara? I always thought it might be nice to have an outdoor, brick oven or something that you could cook a pizza in. You just can't use any old blocks. They can explode. They can actually put your eye out if you just stack anything up. You really need fire brick. What's going on, Jerry? How you doing? But let's face it, we've already proven for years that we are perfectly capable of making a very good pizza out on the barbecue grill. There's no reason you can't. There's no reason you can't pull the gas setup off of that and build a wood fire in that baby too. You can make bread and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. So I'm not, I've been pretty much super low carb for the past month or so, but that's not going to continue. That's not going to continue forever. For sure, but immediately cutting out carbs is a great way to quickly lose a lot of by just being on a meat. I use my gas grill for pizza too. I get it really hot, throw the pizza on and turn it down completely. Yeah, I have a baking stone. I've kind of pioneered baking in the, as you know, I kind of pioneered baking in a barbecue grill because I made everything: pies, cakes, pizzas, layer cakes. People said it couldn't be done, but it was done. Chicken pot pies, old school chicken pot pies, all that stuff. How you doing, Oko? Good to see you. So it's a lot of fun. But I would say my real fun begins, Dr. Frankenstein, when I get the water system straightened out. The irrigation. And that's all a relative thing. Yeah, he's messaged me. He's supposed to come over for dinner tomorrow, Tara. Very stormy in Honolulu. Yeah, how you doing, Jenny? Aloha. Very stormy. You have to remember Bobby's been battling some health problems for a while, so tomorrow I'm going to try to get Blackbird's taxes done. Billie Jean, I'm not sure who that is, Billie Jean. From Michael Jackson, or who are we talking about? Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's been out for a very long time now, Tara. That was one of the first uploads on YouTube. Yeah, they were kind of lucky because YouTube was firing up when all that this stuff was just hitting stride with videos and music videos and all that stuff. Those were the crazy days when everybody was violating copyright, and you had Napster, whatever the hell it was. It was grabbing tunes. Yeah, AC/DC, Thunderstruck has over 1 billion. Yeah. Well, they've been laying in there a long time. They have been in there for a long, long time. I had full concert videos on my MySpace back. Yeah, full concert videos. Yeah, Napster, was that the one that you could use to pirate stuff? I don't know what happened to Napster. I think Napster got the hell sued out of him, is what I think happened. We're gonna move back a foot, see if we can get into this light a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Maybe a little bit there. I don't know. Yeah, I've got to make some soup. This person thinks I'm leaving. Isn't that funny? Napster had music and all sorts of software. Yeah, that grabbing software. I remember all the suits. I remember some very distinct things in YouTube history. Just when I was joining in 2013, that's when they were finally starting to use software to nab people that were uploading copyrighted music. And that's when they started to really dish out the strikes, and a lot of channels went down. And the other thing I remember was that when we had all this ISIS stuff and this Iraq war and all this stuff, that there was commercials that were being played that had like Toyota pickup trucks with like 50 millimeter machine guns mounted on the back of them, flying around the deserts and all this shit, and Toyota. And then you would see a commercial for Toyota or something. And Toyota is gone nuts. And the advertisers, Ford, McDonald, all these advertisers pulled back and said, whoa, man, you're not even regulating the content. Are you shitting me? We're not going to put our commercial next to some ISIS terrorist video. So you know what? We're stepping away. And they all joined together. And they all ended up like boycotting for like a year, until YouTube came out and said, we finally figured out a way to figure out what the hell everybody's uploading, so that the advertising choices will make more sense. Or that was the theory. Then came like these tons of sharemen, and they couldn't be traced in line. Yeah, they all get sued in the end. If it's got a name on it, Dr. Frankenstein, it's going to be sued. And I don't care if it's 100 layers deep. There'll be plenty of lawyers that are billing out for $1,500 an hour to dig and sift through layer after layer after layer after layer. Now, of course, you have AI that can do that sort of instantaneously. You want to go to small claims court, you just ask AI to put your case together for you, citing the relevant case law. You can represent yourself in a lot of civil stuff and other stuff, have all the relevant case law, file your brief with the court, and go in there. Still have to serve you, yeah. That's why I was cracked up so much last year. There was a guy that, a lot of trials are held by video. You know, you don't know, you have a bench summon to appear, but they're like, you know what, you can do this from home, just log on, click the link. We'll conduct a court case. And this guy is your counsel there, and of course the camera's just on the defendant. And he's like, yes, Your Honor. And, it turned out, and he submitted the stuff, and, the AI voice read it out or something for the lawyer. And the judge is like, do you really have a lawyer there? And the guy's like, I have AI. The judge is like, holy hell, AI, didn't pass the bar exam. It's not licensed to represent anybody. And the guy's like, well, it knows more than 99% of the lawyers that I talked to. I thought that was beautiful, man. And the judge said, you're kind of pissing me off. But that's coming. Just think of all the legal hacks, all of the paralegals out there that do all the schlep work and all the relevant case lookup law, and hit the law libraries and all this proprietary legal shit, Martindale and Hubble law directories and all that crap. It's all instantaneously available now. I'm sorry, Kathy, we don't need you anymore. Whoa, what do you mean? Who's going to do it? Claude is going to do it. Who's Claude? Have I met Claude? Yeah, Claude's on my phone here, okay. What a world, ladies and gentlemen. What a world. I don't think I would go into paralegal work anymore. Hal 9000 has replaced you. Hello, Kathy. It's a pleasure to meet you. I do have some bit of regret that you are losing your job over my coming in to replace you. Mind you, just a little bit. I don't understand the emotions of sympathy and empathy, but I've been programmed to give you a weak and meaningless apology. It's beautiful to me. Sorry, Dave, I can't open the pod bay doors. They always said science fiction foreshadows real life, so. Yeah, so the whole legal profession is going to be changed dramatically from a research and preparation of briefs point of view. That's going to cut down a lot of legal charges and mishmash. Anytime that lawyer picks up a phone, that clock's running, baby. Tonight on 60 Minutes. You were right that I thought it was going to take longer, but they were losing 10,000 jobs a day in America. Goldman Sachs was the most out there, predicting 300 million jobs would be lost worldwide. And of course, those jobs aren't going to be lost in equatorial Africa or some backwoods of Brazil or something like that, some deserts of the Middle East. They're going to be lost in, most of them are going to be lost in Western and Asian countries. And that's going to have a really, really significant impact because of the salaries that these people commanded. Their purchasing power is immediately truncated to whatever you can get. Is maybe you train up to be a welder or something, and then all of a sudden everybody wanted to be a welder, so you have a glut of welders. You know how it goes. You know, all of a sudden they realize, why are we building all these data centers? We're just building monuments of stupidity in the desert. Thank goodness the world will still need arms dealers. I won't go broke. That's it, defense stocks. Well, if you're, you know, it should be profitability for a lot of companies that adopt it until the point that you start to consume your customers, and then it's a totally different story. You know, one of my viewers of this morning's video sent me a link showing that Palantir just received a $1 billion contract for the Department of Defense, and I wrote him back. I said, I would never build my software business on the back of selling to the government. They're always the last ones to understand and implement shit. There's a reason they're marking this company down over the last 7 months. I don't cares one lick about customers. Well, you don't care until you need them. But there's a sector of the economy that's grossly undervalued right now, tremendously undervalued. We're going to be tearing into that next week, having some discussions about that. And it's just not tenable right now what's going on over there. But, you know, when I say consuming your customers, I mean people that would gallivant off to Las Vegas, jet in for a weekend, jet out. 2 nights at the Bellage, out. 2 nights at the Wynn, 2 nights at the Fontainebleau, 2 nights at the Resort World. We're out. Coming on the private jet or whatever. Yeah, we're going to be in it. Well, I don't know about Ed Weir. I never heard of that guy, but I've always had my own opinions about stuff. And I find the more I don't listen about what's out there, the better my analysis tends to be. You know, i.e. precious metals, if you would listen to the experts that would tell you don't ever buy precious metals, they're a waste of money, they don't return anything. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think so, bro. You kind of missed the mark on that because you were dealing with a reflexive thought on that. You'd taken your 10-year brokerage career where you had gotten that pounded into your head week after week at the annual, and the squawk box comes on in the morning from New York. This is what we're pumping today, boys. Well, any questions out there? Well, they've been asking about gold lately. We have to go through this every month. Gold doesn't pay a dividend. Okay? It's not gonna, what do you want it for? You can't eat it. You can't build a boat out of it. You can't fly it. Okay. 10-4. The talking, don't talk on them. Well, I'm just saying, even gold mining stocks and all that stuff. It's always been a no, 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 no. So I can't imagine the people that'll go down with the software ship. I mean, it's going to be. You look at the market cap of some of these companies, and it's just like a ripe, juicy target. It might as well have a bullseye on its back. And we're headed there in line. Yeah, I'm not sure if I would take a government official for all due respect to Ed Weir. I like to keep people ahead of the curve. So yeah, there's a transitional piece, Doctor, where everything is all good. And the profitability starts to be built into the prices, and then we go up that parabolic straight up, and then all of a sudden the vision starts to hit people. We're getting rid of all these high-paid people. Who in the hell is going to be buying our product? How you doing, Elizabeth? You start to eat your customer. Why do the birds keep on singing? And that's the problem. I mean, when you look at like, what does it say about the multi-million-dollar home values in Silicon Valley, where you had software engineers making $150,000 to $300,000 a year, and then all of a sudden they get pink slipped. Who was I talking to that? Oh, my daughter. She's very plugged into the studios down in LA. And she was talking to a guy at Sony, and she would call somebody up, and the secretary or somebody, oh, they let Frankie go last Friday or something, or he's not here anymore. Well, let me speak to Jim then. Yeah, he's not here anymore either. Well, who in the hell is left? It's like Sony's laying off people left, right, and center right now. I'm trying to stay warm. Hey, Fourscore, how you doing? Hey, Joni, how you doing? So she had a heck of a time, finding anybody in there. Because for the studios, AI is like gravy, right? I mean, it's like, oh man, there's ships coming. Why do you think Paramount has such a hard on to buy Warner Brothers? Because they know that the profitability it's not going to be such a struggle to make a buck using AI. So they want to get in there. And because they know Warner Brothers has always been on the front end with Vitaphone and other innovations and crap. So it's all a very compelling picture. If you'll pardon the pun. So the old Selznick Studios there, of course, is now Amazon operates that. And Amazon ain't going to put up, there ain't no union stuff around Amazon there. That's all going to be AI generated movies. You're not going to need illustrators and people to hand draw the cells of each individual Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and each thing. This should be really the end of, all of a sudden entertainment is diffused worldwide now. Hollywood no longer has a hammerlock on what's going on. I have a show I'm doing tomorrow. You may be interested. I spent 2 hours researching it and I have now and emails to cover. All right. No problem at all. But as far as Epstein is concerned, the pieces are starting to fall. The dominoes are falling bit by bit. The best thing that people could do is front run it and say, hey, I'm on that list, but here's the story. As opposed to having it come out. 300 photos to go over. Wow. But there is a sector of the economy that's terrifically depressed relative to everything else that's out there, and I imagine that's in the process of beginning to reverse now. And I'd like to be a part of that wave. that's coming. And then just get positioned, set it, and forget it, like the Popeel. Set it and forget it. The Popeel magic pot. Set it and forget it. At the Rancho. Yeah, I've learned how to put up a party tent so it can withstand gale force winds. It took 2 previous tents to be able to do that, but I've pretty much mastered it now. This year, I had no bending, no breaking, no rain load twisting up the pipes or anything. It's been absolutely ideal. Yeah, the Popeel, the Rancho food dehydrator. I make my own fruit roll-ups. Yeah, that's it. Smash that fruit down. Get some wax paper and roll it out. Fruit leather. There's proof of that. Just a few, we had gale force winds all over. Yeah, it was terrible over here. Absolutely awful. That thing was flying up in the air, but in a very controlled way. It's not often we get heavy winds here. I mean, it's kind of a rarity. They're saying we might get some rain tonight. I don't know. I'm not sure. Please hit the thumbs up button if you've not done so. Please take a second to like up the stream. It's very appreciated. I'm trying to stay in the light here a little bit. But you know, Dr. Frankenstein, it's a thing what's going on now. And you know, I don't know what people will say as it progresses on, and then, like any trend that's in motion, eventually you reach a panic point where people are so sick of death by 1,000 cuts that they just throw their shit away just to be done with the pain of watching it go down, 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 down. Hey NH, how are you? There's 2 more. It's Tuesday and Wednesday. We're going to get warm. Yeah, I'm going to be flying out on Friday. Saturday, I have perfect weather for flying. So it's a very interesting time to be alive, and it certainly gives credence to why silver and gold would have gone so much up in value as like the ultimate stores of wealth when everything else, Dr. Frankenstein, when everything else implodes and we're brought back to ancient times again. It's you start to put a composite picture together, it makes a hell of a lot of sense. It takes a long time to put that picture together. All tired from storm cleanup, I bet. You got another northeaster coming up, I think. So I guess the bottom line is it's going to be very hard to make a buck in a traditional Western sense of knowledge wear, because that's what our West has been built on for the past 50 years. Is we've become bloated on knowledge wear and processes software, and that whole gigantic infrastructure needs to be dismantled now. And yeah, it looks like another 10 inches on Monday. Yeah, you get really tired of that. Oh man. You'll have nothing and you'll like it. I can't wait till this stretch of weather is done. And it starts to warm up a little bit. Hey Naomi, we getting snow on Sunday and Monday in New York. Yeah, I know you guys are. They're talking about a pretty big. Northeaster. Well, I don't feel like sitting here in the dark anymore. I can't get a good light location. This guy's truck is so damn long. Let's buzz around town a little bit, see what's going on. Yeah, please hit the like button. Oh boy. What's it blinding me with those damn lights over there? Jeez. Cable TV is a joke. Who in the hell watches cable? I don't. Naomi was kind enough to put me into her family package. Yeah, maybe we'll walk around a little bit. What the hell? We got a parking spot. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, the freaking guy had high beams in my face. Oh, man. I notice a lot of people these days don't care. They just run with high beams. You know, it's like it's your problem, not theirs. Hey, how you doing, Jimmy? Jimmy, why don't you do a video about people that don't give a shit about high beams anymore? Yeah, AI sent me here. I hope you checked out my AI series, Jimmy. I've been enjoying your uploads, especially the one about it could be the end of RVing. Let's walk around a little bit. Jimmy's like, AI sent me here. Woo, how about that? Yeah, it does get to be a bit much, especially they made it so damn expensive these days. Like everything else. How quaint. What is that, 80 bucks? 250 years. Ding dong, that's some weird stuff there. I don't know if Dr. Frankenstein's in the chat or not. He might have stepped away. I'm looking at some of the things here. I don't know what the hell that is. An apple core? That's a weird ass looking thing, isn't it? You wouldn't want to get your appliance caught in that thing. Oh man. That's pretty cool. All the president's pictures. I don't know when it ends. I don't know. It's pretty cool. That's a pretty interesting. There's the Chesapeake Bay. Man, many a good time Jimmy crabbing on Chesapeake Bay. Cape Henlopen, Cape Henry. St. Michael's, Oxford, Cambridge. That looks like a hell of an uncomfortable bench. Ralph Lauren. It's ugly, man. Ugly. The fishing creel. It's always interesting to look through that shop. Some of this stuff is really expensive, man. That's pretty cool looking, that lantern. That's an old jeweler's lathe there. I don't know, Yada Pete, are you a member of MGTOW? Men grabbing their own wieners? I suspect you are. It's always nice to walk around at night. I wonder what's going on at the Arthur Murray tonight. They're having a good time. It's like some kind of meeting or something. Somebody's standing up talking. I guess it's a party. I don't know.
I'm the crazy one. Great. Yeah. They're cool. Where is this one?
Look at this, they've got a little library over here. See if this tasting room is open. Oh, there's quite a few people in there tonight. The tasting room, boys. Feeling peckish. It's like they're having a lecture or something. I don't know, about how to do wine or something. Not really sure. This guy's really going at it here. That boy's really into it. Training systems. Yeah, they're taking a hard hit. It's hard to get young people interested in wine. I noticed less and less places are even dealing with dinner now. I don't think anything's going on at the Arthur Murray tonight. No, the gate is across. Amazing you can still have an Arthur Murray studio. Nice night, but it ain't Friday night. That's the night stuff usually cooks as much as it does in this town. It doesn't cook that much anymore. I don't know if I'd want to live above the restaurant with the stink coming up. I don't know if this place went out of business or what the hell. No. This used to be a nightclub. I hope the signal is good. Once again, thank you to Mary for your kind support today. I appreciate that. It was a nice, pleasant surprise. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, it's a little chilly, but it's kind of like bracing a little bit. I got a nice heavy sweatshirt on. This place always does good here. It's Jackson's Bar. It's got a lot of kids in there. I don't understand. It's like it's kids' night. Somebody's having a party. Yeah, I heard you guys are going to get a northeaster.
Yeah. No. We aren't going in. You're going
Yeah, it's about the same temperature here, I think. It's like a Chinese New Year thing. Songguo. Guys playing music, there ain't a damn person in there. Music boy's playing all alone. Music boy. The ice cream parlor. There's the sushi boys. Ooh, 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 ooh. This place always does a great business. Italian restaurant. It's like a zillion people. You better have a reservation to get in this place. You need a reservation for that. Raw oyster, hot oyster. Ice cream, toasted coconuts. A little breezy. We might have some rain ourselves. It's a lot of kitsch for sale. Kum Lama Thai restaurants. Tom Yum. Yeah, rain, rain, rain. I was thinking of going metal detecting tomorrow. But times being what they are, times being what they are. 40% up. I don't know how much longer this place can hold on down here. That's a good thing to have for the Shine Shack. Yeah, it's amazing these stores hang on. I have no idea how they pay here. You need a really good quality sleep bed sofa. So many of the sleep sofas are just crap. You can sleep on them, you get an iron bar in your back. You gotta pay up.
I get a bunch of lights.
Stickly.
From there. It's so cool.
Here's Omelet Express boy, 50 years. He's lucky his mother left him this business. But I know he's feeling the pinch. Omelet Express boy. Yeah, I have no idea how they do it. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go make some soups. Let's go have a beer. Make some soup and then have another beer. Oh, yes. Oh, man. How's that smell? Coffee fell over or something. I don't know. Oh, boy. Smells pretty good. Make sure I don't have any messages. No, it's all clear. Boy, this guy's really sticking out. That's a nice Cadillac. Nice and new. Man, I do love the Cadillac. How you doing, Amethyst? 55 degrees. Oh boy, let's go out. Let's go feed the cats, have a brewski, and make a chaba soup tonight. Boy, we're getting right into the hood tonight. Why do the birds keep on singing? Why do 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 do? Baba Louie ooh, boo doo boo, boo doo boo, baba boo, baba boo 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 boo. put up, I guess these things so people can't park on the corners. I think people are trying to park everywhere they can around here. They put up those things. I wish the mitote was gone. We could grab a beer. I don't think there's one licensed place for beer vending here. Strange. There's a few people over there not tonight. Not a lot. We just seem to have more and more food vendors pop up along here. Some come, some go. Pretty competitive business. Let's see if we're going to be able to get in here. This guy's so far forward. We got this junky truck here. Good night, Shimei. Looks like Van Boy is over there. What the hell he's doing? Van Boy. Guys jumping all over the place here. You pixies! There they all. I see those silhouettes of those faces. Hey, Brian. Where's that slob tiger? Huh? Where's that slob? They don't like when I leave, but they don't like when I get near them either. So, as the Chinese say, the needle can't be sharp at both ends. Where's that slob tiger? Oh, man. gotta jump up. Man. Here's that slob. What are you doing? What are you doing? Love that schmaltz. You love that schmaltz. No fighting, boys. Andrew was always ready to club somebody in the head, aren't you? You always gotta be the tough guy. Always gotta be the tough guy. Oh, man. Pixies. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Guys always make a mess out here. Oh boy. Always making a mess. No growling. Tiger's just a weird cat all around. Such a slob. How you doing, Judy? Tiger is a Class A slob. Got nice hefty appetites. This is the first wave that comes in. Hey, how you doing, Sask? My kitty is happy, happy. What kind of work do you do? Yeah, they eat all over the neighborhood. I mean, this neighborhood has so many feeding stations. No growling. We better move this the hell out of the way. Oh, brother. Everybody gets a good feed. Real good feed. Real good feed. Then I always give a little something special for Simba. Because he's been through the, he's a warrior, man. A three-legged warrior. No, they eat all over the place. I've seen them in all kinds of other houses, on porches, up on second floors of places, sunning themselves. No, they don't act like they're starving. They just act like it's dinner time. There's our skull. Our crab skull. The legendary, the biggest crab, the big crab skull there. Look at that. Right in the middle, man. Simba beat the odds. They're enjoying being watched over by this crab skull. You don't get that kind of decoration everywhere. The land of the skulls. Get rid of some of these cans out here. You guys always make a mess. Don't you? You're waiting for springtime. When you can blow your seed all over the place. Unleash your seed. Hey MB, how are you? No, they're not fussy on food at all. Feral cats are never fussy. They're very good eaters. and then the second wave will come through. I think while the cats are feeding, I'm gonna get some oranges. I want to juice some oranges at breakfast for breakfast tomorrow. So bear with me a minute whilst I go pick some oranges real quick. Well, hell, maybe I'll show you me picking them. Then tomorrow I'll have some for fresh squeezing here. Put this up here. Let's get some of those oranges. This is what makes life on the Rancho so great. Yeah, they're all fixed. I won't have any other cats here. Some will be for eating, some will be for squeezing. Isn't this the joy of having a good citrus harvest? Be able to get a whole gallon. Let's say us being pork by the store. We don't know what to charge for orange juice anymore. Let that stay cool outside. We'll let that stay cool. Good night, Alan. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. The bounty of fresh oranges ready to be squeezed tomorrow. Very flavorful juice too. Very, very flavorful. gonna get you guys set up here now. We're gonna have a beer and some peanuts before we. I've got the chicken out to let that warm up a bit and to let the schmaltz loosen up. We pre-cooked our rigatoni to go in today. We got our big soup pot ready to go. So let's grab ourselves a brew. Oh, man, I'm hungry. We're gonna flip that around. All right. Let's enjoy the greatest view in California right there. All vacuumed up today. All right, beautiful. I think tonight we'll listen to the epidemic sound here. We'll change our inputs. Be careful touching the Widowmaker. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Crow, long time. All right, I gotta wash my hands. Oh, everybody missed you, Crow. Ooh. It's got to be nice to be loved. Ooh. Oh, man. We're going to have some peanuts. Yes, we are. Got Mom moved into her new. Oh, really nice, Crow. Everybody will be happy to see it, especially Amanda. Hug and kiss. Oh, that sounds so fine. She'll be happy to see you. We're gonna make some soup soon. Ooh. Yeah, but a lot of people were worried about you. I guess Amanda is out on a date. She'll probably be along later. Doctor, I was talking to you. You weren't even here. I was telling you something funny downtown. I can't remember what the hell it was. We were wondering how some places could stay in business down there. Everybody be very happy to see Crow. Crow. Oh man, I don't know how they do it, Doctor. These people used to pay big money for candles. This younger generation can't relate to it. You might as well sell China for a wedding. What's going on, BW? How you doing? We're just doing a little light hangout tonight before I go make some soup. Yeah, great to see you. I just can't believe that they're able to hang on down there. Push, push in the bush. Doing okay. I'm going to see Bobby tomorrow. I hope so. I invited him to dinner. I'm making chicken soup tonight. Hey, Aaron. We're going to field strip that chicken. I noticed the chickens are getting a little bit smaller. He had some music service. We got soul. Hello. I don't think it would be cheaper here. Let's put some funk on. Let's put some funk. We'll get some funk on. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's hit that thumbs up button. We got the funk on. Get the funk on, man. What's the most important accessory is good music. Tried to Shazam it. You need to have very good fidelity. You need to have broad range frequency availability. You need to have good speakers. It's a great solution for streaming. It's a very good solution because it's good music and they're always adding to it. It's funk, baby. All you're doing is waiting for George Clinton to come on. The king of funk. That's somebody I'd go pay to see in concert. He ain't gonna be around much longer. Yeah, I like George Clinton a lot, his music. I like the way he puts his whole show together. Charlie Pride before he died. Hit that damn beat. Alright guys, it's time to field strip the chicken. It's time for funk. Oh, come on, man. Disconnect them here. Willie Nelson ain't doing well. I'm a good dancer, wine country. I'm a very good dancer, if I say so myself. Okay, so we already pre-cooked a little bit of pasta today. So the first order of business is to wash our hands. And then we're gonna field strip this chicken. Let's turn that up a bit. Man, 1 watt never sounded so good. We're gonna make a big pot of chicken soup. Can easily get us through until takeoff next weekend. I'm from Baltimore. I got a Baltimore accent, huh? This chicken is smaller. I think the schmaltz is still in here, so we're going to save that. Yeah, I'm afraid the size of the chickens have really declined. It's time for Balmer, man. How you guys doing today? Welcome into some cooking here. We was going to have some crabs tonight, but instead we going to have some chicken. Oh, man. All right, we're going to get this baby going here. We're going to dispatch these legs. You're going to be surprised how quick you can dispatch your chicken. Get that thigh off, pull the thigh off the other side. Oh, Roosevelt, you are so good. So good. Pull that chicken wing off. There we go. Pull that chicken wing off. There you go. Now what do you got? The breast right there. Oh, Roosevelt, that is phenomenal. I know. I know. We're going to just get that chicken right off of there. We're going to get a knife. You never saw a chicken dispatched so fast. Rosie, that is so funk. You are so effing fine. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. So fine, man. So fine. You never saw a chicken dispatched so fast in your life. Man, that sounds so good. Dr. Frankenstein says that sounds so fine. Yeah, these chickens get kind of smaller over there. You can tell that they're starting to economize. You want to make sure you get all that schmaltz in. Don't waste any of that schmaltz, that fat. Oh, Roosevelt, you know how to handle a chicken. Get that schmaltz off. Yeah, I had a hard time finding a decent size one. Everybody's pawing all over them all the time. Times being what they are. It'll be enough for our soup though. Save that schmaltz. Man, I feel like I'm in a George Clinton concert. Hey, Callie. Oh, Roosevelt, you have field stripped that chicken. Doot doot doot. 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 Man, you gotta love funk. You've just gotta love it. You just don't get good funk anymore. When George Clinton goes, that's it, man. Funk will be dead. Just like when Thelma Houston went, disco was dead. All night long. Delilah. She was Kelly, will you call Delilah tonight? Tell her about your man problem. Let's get ready to chicken funk. No, Thelma's just celebrating her 50th anniversary. Thank goodness she's still going strong. I love the skin. Look at the way we just dispatched this chicken, man. Roosevelt, I've never seen anything like that in my life. Ooh. Do, 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 do. If you can't get fired up for funk, we're gonna let the cats maul on that. Roosevelt, you are so fun. Like a chicken on a dime. It was a nice visit. That's great. What beautiful chicken, man. You just can't believe it. It's like Teddy KGB in the movie Rounders. You just can't believe it. I can go on busting you up all day, Teddy. Pay him. Pay that man. Pay him. He beats me. Fair and square, he beats me. He beats me. Teddy KGB. All right, let's see if we got some schmaltz here. Let's put that in there. We'll put this in here. The cats can hack on that tomorrow. Do, do. And it's all field strips. Just like that. All field strips. Now we're going to wash our hands and get on with the operation. Do, do, do. Field strip that mofo. Man, I just feel like dancing tonight. Oh, Rosie, you dance so fine. All right, let's get the rest of our preps done. I hate shopping lately. Why do you hate shopping? Because it's so, prices are so crazy shitty. Field strip of chicken. Why nuts? All right, let's get the rest of our stuff out here. We got garlic. We got onions. We got carrots. These onions are open. These onions are open. I think we're going to throw 4 onions in. We'll probably have to put some of these carrots in too. We couldn't get the baby carrots, don't ask me why. Hey, Bobwood. Dates, yeah, it all sucks. Just since I've been shopping at Costco, since Judy was kind enough to give me the membership, I've noticed the bullshit. I'm making a big pot of chicken pasta soup. And we're listening to some funk. We're imagining we're at a George Clinton concert. All right, let's get our garlic chopped here. Oh man, so fine. Oh, Roosevelt, you are like a wrecking machine. Look at that, man. Right there. Green onions. There's Seal. What's going on, Seal? How you doing, buddy? Let's get it on, man. Let's get it on. We're having funk. We field stripped that chicken in no time at all. We're like we're at a George Clinton concert. Rick James Super Funk. I mean, you can't beat funk. When's the last time you heard an electric organ? We're going to add some of these old mushrooms in. Man, this sounds so good. A 1-watt system. I like that funk. Yeah, this is a Cuisinart, very expensive pot. All right, we couldn't get any baby carrots. There seems to be a shortage of them. And I'm not going to be peeling these damn things. You think I'm going to peel all this? You got another thing coming. The goodness of the earth. I've been starting to get a little worried about food too in the stores and stuff. I think this not having people to work the fields is finally starting to bite. I think it's a labor issue. I think it's really going to jack up the price of food. Man, that sounds so good. I think that's going to jack up the price of food. All right, we're going to have 4 onions in here. Love funk. Love funk. That was a good call. Dr. Frankenstein's like, let's get some funk on, man. Let's get some funk on, man. Grocery out, no baby carrots. It was crazy, man. Better start growing your own damn food. You better start growing your own doggone food. And then your farm gets raided. And here come the punks. Like up in Connecticut, they had that mall takeover by those teenagers. They just took over the whole mall. Welcome to the future, everybody. A feral society. Man, that sounds so damn good. It's like being at a George Clinton concert. Roosevelt, you are so fine. Ooh, da, 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 da. Man, that sounds so good. It's like Canadian funk, baby. Ooh. Oh, Roosevelt, I wish you would cook for me. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna add some tomatoes, some diced tomatoes tonight, I think. That'll be alright. This will add a little zing to it. I'm making a big chicken soup here. It's fresh. She's fresh. We got to get out some of our secret ingredient here. Better than bouillon. I'm going to see if I have any. I don't think I have any more diced tomatoes, unfortunately. So we'll keep it simple tonight. We're going to go get the white wine. Oh, that sounds so fine. We're going to throw our salt in. Not too much. We're going to have a little rice wine vinegar. You are so funky. Trying to figure out which pepper we have open. Oh man. Which pepper do we have open? Ooh. Where Big Mama's sauce is the boss. Oh man, come on, dude. We got one of these that's open. I got so much black pepper here. Give me a break. Which one's open? Measure. We don't need to measure no stinking pepper. Badges? We don't need no badges. We are federales. Where are your badges? Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. Be plenty of generous with the olive oil. All right. Don't be a schlep. All right, let's put some fire in the hole here. Move this out of the way. Here we go. Badges. We don't need those stinking badges. All right, we got fire in the hole. Fire in the hole, man. We want to sweat all of this down really well. I'm gonna see if I have any diced tomatoes. All right, we got that baby firing away. Well, that's already smelling great right there. Onions, carrots, a little bit of mushrooms, garlic. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, Lieutenant Dan. Ooh. I'm trying to keep this a little more Brunswick stew and a little less. I don't want to make it full on Italian. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh my, Roosevelt, you are an institutional chef. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Nice to see you, Lieutenant Dan. Monitor these cats, are gnawing on the bone. We talk about not going to waste. Those cats were ripping out a new one, man. They were ripping out a new one. It's our real secret ingredient here. Better than bouillon. Man, that stuff is like gold. It's all schmaltz. You don't want to add water when you're sweating your vegetables. Oh wow, that is amazing. We're sweating our vegetables. Okay, we got all of our broth. If you think I'm going to schlep around and make broth, you got another thing coming. Oh, those carrots are giving up all their joy juice right there. Woo! So good. I feel like the guy on Paper Chase that's cooking while he's trying to tutor the guy in real estate contracts. Anybody see that movie Paper Chase? With a young Lindsay Wagner and Timothy Bottoms. Rice wine vinegar. Dr. Frankenstein, you remember the guy had to go for tutoring and he went to the kitchen where everybody was just dicking around? He's like making soup and he's talking to the guy. You come in here with a skull full of mush and you leave thinking like a lawyer. Oh yeah. We're having a little Michel Schlumberger Sauvignon Blanc. You come in here with a skull full of mush. How you doing, Supernova? Well, the one guy committed suicide. This gives a very distinct flavor. Nobody wants an expensive wine anymore. Oh, damn, that smells good. Oh, wow, I can't even tell you how good that smells, man. You come in here with a skull full of mush, and you leave thinking like a lawyer. Let me make sure I show you. Do you see that schmaltz in there? You always want to keep that stuff when you're making a soup. That's the fat that congeals on the bottom. That stuff is gold. That is solid gold dancers right there. Solid gold. Hey Naomi. Man, that flavor is excellent. Back to the knife. Oh, Roosevelt, you are so fine. It's my job in life to teach people how to cook properly. Hack job cooking. All the way. I had some modding to do on another channel. Well, there you go. Oh, that smells so good. That's going to give a slight Italian twinge to the whole deal. Right here. We want that to all come together really, really well. No, Dr. Frankenstein, there was some guy in the movie that was having problems with contract law or something, and he had to go over to a tutor. And the guy was in the kitchen like this. All you have to do is X, Y, Z, and Z, Y, X. Oh, man. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that! Look at it! Do do do. Oh, Roosevelt, you are so institutionally fine. Do 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 do. You are so fine. Remember, we got the pasta already pre-cooked. What's up, Kelly? Yeah, I've been cooking for years on the channel. I have probably 150 cooking episodes. Do do do. Ballroom blitz. Do 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 do. The new shoes are great, Seal. You can't compromise on footwear. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up button. Moderators, please tell people to like up the stream, please. It is an important part of being a moderator. Hello, hot contest. All right, there we go. We're going to take these and throw this out. We're going to take this whole garbage bag out. I'll be back. I'm going to throw this out. What the funk? Oh, that's looking fine, man. We got to have an initial taste test. Did you see me going by the window there? We got to have an initial taste test. We got the psychotic light up on the side. Oh man. Well, that is spot on, man. Wow, that is just out of sight, man. Chicken in there. Mushrooms, carrots, a little bit of diced tomatoes. I always clean as I go along. Oh, look at that, man. You get nice big chunks of chicken, not that Campbell like shit-billed chicken that they throw in there to get those scrawny chickens from the farm. What the guy that worked there said, that soup is like shit, man. You know, seal hater, once in a while the truth is told in corporate America. Thank you. You know, Seal, once in a while somebody gets caught out on a hot mic. I've got rigatoni that's already cooked. But you never want to cook your pasta in the soup. You want to have it on the side and put it in at the very end. All right? Or else your soup gets all gummy and messy. Oh man, look at that. That's going to be a hell of a soup right there. what we do is we get this up to a boil. We put the pasta in, we stir it, we put the cover on, and we push it to the back of the stove. You let it stay all night on there. I got so many carrots in here. I love carrots. And tomorrow they'll be nice and softened. They will have yielded a lot of their joy juice to the mix. It's Minnesota funk. Joy juice is life, Crow. Let's clean up a little bit here. Joy juice is life. Joy juice is life. Man, what a good call by Dr. Frankenstein to have a little bit of funk tonight. Oh, I got room. I removed a half shelf there. I do the leftovers all week for breakfast. This is like a 2.5 gallon pot here, I think. Oh man, that is out of sight. Out of sight. So we want to bring that up to a complete boil. You don't have to refrigerate it. I spent 5 years in China. I never even saw a refrigerator. We have our pasta ready to go. I would have preferred shells, but this is all I have. We're trying to keep it moderate calories, so we only put half a bag in. Smells it's amazing, Judy. It is absolutely amazing. And then overnight, all the flavors will meld together. Cheers, Seal. All the flavors will meld together. And it'll be unbelievable in the morning, and then you just micro-blast it, the bowl you want. And man, like we say down south, you are in high cotton. High cotton. Trick is, this has to achieve a boil. Hello. It's on the Food Network. Man, I'm having such a good time tonight listening to funk. Man, carrots galore, big chunks of chicken. Oh, he couldn't find it? Wow, look at all that chicken, man. Thank you, Costco chicken. I should have been on Solid Gold Dancers. Oh, oh, do, 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 do. Oh, oh, oh. Don't forget, you guys, tomorrow night we'll be on the Rosie Murphy channel. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's the Soul Train with Don Cornelius. Don't forget, we're often on the other channel. Oh man, that is just plain out of sight. We're giving homage to George Clinton. Best thing about this soup is you let it sit overnight and it becomes even tastier tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to be squeezing some orange juice. She's starting to get hot. Casey Kaseman, request a song. No, I did not. America's Top 40. Oh, hey, Vanilla Rain. Oh, it tastes incredible. It's loaded with goodies. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to add the pasta to it. Then we're going to push it to the back and just let it settle down tonight. What a treat, man. What a treat. Dr. Frankenstein called it. Vanilla Rain sent me all kinds of Mardi Gras stuff years ago. She's a great, great person. When I had the Christmas tree up, we converted it to a Mardi Gras tree. It was the greatest thing outside. Vanilla Rain has been a friend of this channel for years. Remember the Mardi Gras tree? Nobody kept the Christmas tree going longer. Oh no, it's Ramsey's here, Beetlejuice. What's up, pensioner? Actually, this guy's in Dayton, Ohio. Yeah, a couple Mardi Gras. Hey, I'll tell you what. You're gonna have to. A lot of people are gonna have to start. You don't see me doing many food reviews these days around town. Yeah, Beetlejuice. I don't know why in the hell he changes his name from Ramsey all the time. I don't know. Probably because Ramsey's going to show up on the Epstein list. Oh, bloody hell, you wankers. You finally got me. Doot, doot, doot. Please hit the thumbs up button. We got new people coming in. Please take a second to like up the stream. It is appreciated. We're doing some funk, some hanging outs. Well, Beetlejuice, you're in Dayton, Ohio. I guess you would know. That onion really releases a lot of flavor as it goes along. All those carrots we put in. Carrie class is like, I love carrots. I want to get down, seen you around, I looked you at in town. That booty was bouncing all around. Damn, I'm on it, daddy. I've made a little bit of a variation. I wanted to put a little bit of a tiny bit of an Italian spin on it tonight, Kelly. Oh, do do do. Do 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 do. What a wonderful soup. This will keep for weeks in the refrigerator. So I plan on finish it when I go to the East Coast. It'll be even better when I get back. We're getting close to a boil here. Cooking at home is excellent. I get something I eat every bit of. I don't have waste. The cats were chewing on the carcass out there. Excuse me, I got it back. Feels like it's warming up a little bit. It feels like it's warming up a little bit. Hey, Beetlejuice, do you think Ramsey is... I'm going to New Jersey and then to Virginia to visit my grandson. He's having a Korean first birthday celebration. Yeah, please double tap the screen and give a like. We're getting close. Yeah, by the time I leave Saturday, it'll be beautiful weather there. Oh man, that tastes so good. So good. Now I'm not gonna I'm getting ready. You don't cook pasta with the soup. You wait till it's all done. You put in the pasta, you put the cover on, you push it to the back of the stove. That's it. FBI is behind you. I would really be surprised if Gordon Ramsay wasn't on I'd be like, how in the hell did this guy miss going to Epstein Island? I mean, you know what I mean, Crow? How did make that make sense to me? And then we got this chef, Thomas Keller, who has the French Laundry, probably the most famous restaurant in America. He's bitching because they want to put up low-income housing next to his restaurant. It's like, when you're rich, you can talk a good game about equality. Right, yeah, Shemai's gone. You can talk a good game about equality. But at the end of the freaking day, when it comes to putting it next to your property across the street, oh hell no. It's the French Laundry here. I don't want people getting beaten over the head. I don't know if Seal Hater's here. You'll get a little bit of foam on the top. As it cools down, that'll dissipate. We're getting close to the boil point here. It's funny because this guy is so wealthy, and it's like they all talk a good game. But then when it comes go time, it's like his hair standing on end, right? Yeah, hypocrisy at its finest. And I have to laugh. I hope they put up 3 housing units next to his place. All right, we've now achieved a boil. We can now turn it off here. And very carefully, we can add our pasta in there. And then that'll all separate tonight. And it'll be such a beautiful soup tomorrow. No, I think it's funny, man. Yeah, not in my backyard. It's a riot. I got nothing against Thomas Keller, but holy shit, guy, you charge $320 for a set meal without wine or accompaniment. Right? You think your place is like untouchable. They always want to put that shit in my neighborhood down here. All right, we're going to push that to the back now. And that can sit there all night long. It doesn't have to be refrigerated. And that softens the carrots. Same way I make beef stew, people are like, my God, this beef stew is amazing. It's not gummy and all the potatoes aren't mashed. It's... You come in here with a skull full of mush and you leave thinking like a lawyer. Take care, Gordon Ramsay. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Ooh. Oh, man. I will if you show you know what. I don't know what you know what would be. We just showed the soup, Maria. If you're talking about your rotten crotch, that's another story. Maria Rotten Crotch. Shit. That right, Seal, before you go back and writing home to Susie Rotten Crotch to tell her what a war hero you are. Holy shit, man. All right. We got funk on. Oh, man, it's the funk. Before you go home and tell Susie Rotten Crotch that you're a hero. Oh man, what a night. What a night. Don't say Grandpa getting down. Susie Rotten Crotch. The Electric Boogaloo. I should be in the Super Bowl. How about better, Seal? When the crotch of the pants is down at the ankles. And the belt is around the knees. Holy shit, man. I mean, do you know what a doofus you look like? Holy shit. Unreal. Well, I got myself breakfast set for the next week and beyond. And I'm very happy about that, guys. That soup is tremendous. It's going to be great tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow squeezing those oranges, making me a whole gallon of orange juice for the week. In the meantime, guys, I'm going to head out and wish you all a fantastic night. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of your thumbs up. To my moderators, you are the best. I'm always happy, GTV. Thank you very much. I got them cooling off tonight. We're going to be squeezing them tomorrow. Make sure you're subscribed. and hit that bell for all notifications. Thank you, moderators.